Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the important settings and apps configuration when using Android Studio IDE. This video will help you to familiarize with Android Studio IDE. First of all, we all know that the coding section of our project is handled by the file called mainActivity.java and the designing of our app is done in the file called activitymain.xml. In every app, all events working based on the concept called activity. In this project, you can see here we have only one activity, main activity. Its layout file is an XML file called activity main. Today, we can have a look at how to start a new activity. For that, click the right button here, then click on activity. Here I am going to choose empty activity because I need a blank activity. Okay, in this window we have to give the activity name here. I'm giving the name activity2 here. We can see here our Java file is created and this is our layout file. Next, I am going to open this activity main file. We can see a text view here. Now I am going to convert this text view to a button. Just type button here. Then you can see this text view is now converted to a button view. Every view in a layout file can be identified by its ID. I am going to create an ID here. I am giving the ID button here. Okay, we created our ID. Now we have to connect the ID in the layout file to the main activity. For that, I am creating a button here. It is the variable of the button. Next, we are going to find the button, that is we can connect this button to our main activity. The purpose of the coming code is to connect the button with the main activity. Button equal to find view by id r.id.button. We have to handle the events carried by this button. I am adding click listener to handle the click events of this button. Button.set on click listener, new on click listener. This code helps to work the event listener of this button when click on it. I am going to give another code here to open the next activity when we click on it. Here it is start activity new main activity dot this comma activity2 dot class. Now when we click on this button, the second activity will be started. Let's see how this works. Let me run this project. Okay, our application is successfully running. You can see the next activity is starting when click on the button. Next I am going to talk about the project structure. First of all, I am going to deal with the folder named manifest. There we can see a file Android manifest. I am opening this now. We have to register every activity in this file when we are doing any project. You can see our main activity and activity 2 which we have done recently. In this file, the main tag is this manifest. We can see our package name is in this tag. We can close this tag here. This is our most important tag in which there we can see the word application. We are registering our activities under this tag. In this area, these elements are the values of our app, like app's icon, the app's name and the round icon and the theme of our app, etc. Our next tag is indent filter. It contains the activities in their order, that is, this tag decides which activity will start first when we open our app. Just for your knowledge, I am deleting this indent filter from here and put it in activity 2. Now let's run our app. Look, Activity 2 is running here. It is blank because I am not add anything to it. The next one is our Java folder. There is our package name in it. There are two activity files under the package name. These two files contain the Java files of our project. I am not going to explain these two files as these are not much important. The next one is the resource directory. This directory stores our app's resource files such as icons, images, animations, string values, etc. in it. When we open this directory, there we can see many folders, in which the first one is the drawable directory. In this we can see the images and app icons in it. The next one is the layout directory, which contains the layout file, that is the design files of our app in XML format. Next we can move to the minmap directory, which also stores icons. In this we can place icons separately based on their purpose. For example, we can place icons based on size or their place in the app, etc. You can see here many sizes like HDPI, MDPI, etc. The next directory, values, it contains XML files of colors, strings and styles. We can add more values and directories to this as per our requirements. I am opening the file of colors. This file deals with the different colors in our app. We can access the details using the colors name. The codes here are hex codes. The next one is string. We can see our app's name as a string here. When we open the manifest file, we can see our app's name as a string here as the label. I mean the value in the string will be there as a label in the manifest. The last one is the styles. It includes the values for the app styles, which includes the theme of our application. When we open this file, you can see the theme.appcombat.light.dark action bar. It is the theme that we used in our application. We can see the theme colors which be applied in the app below. The next important area is the Gradle script. Here we can see two important Gradle files, project level Gradle file and module level Gradle file. First, let me open the first one. In this, the build script is used to add external libraries to our project as per our need, and it also helps in building our project in the final. The next one is the module level Gradle. When we open this file, we can see two versions of Android, that is Compile SDK version and Build Tool version. Our package name is also here. There is the minimum SDK level, which here is 21, which value shows that our app will work in every version above Android 5.0. The next one is version code. It indicates the version of the app. Here we can see version code 1. We can give the value 2 when we create the app's second version. Here the another option is the version name. It indicates the app's version. User can see this number in Play Store. When we move below, there we can see the build types. It helps to identify the errors in our app. We mentioned earlier about the external libraries. We can add the external libraries into our project using this implementation code. For example, there are many layouts such as constraint layout, linear layout, relative layout, etc., in which we used constraint layout in our project as a library. If we make any changes in this file, we have to sync that in the project. For that, press the sync now button. then that alternation will synchronize with our project. We can see the reflection of alternation which we made. We can see there showing errors in it as we remove that library from here. We can open Gradle file once more and just replace the code and press sync now to apply that change and see the result in activity main. You can see the error shown there earlier is gone now. This button is to run our app and this one is to apply changes which we made in the app. The next section is the virtual device. We are using this section to create virtual device. The other one is SDK manager. SDK means the software development kit. Literally, it is a set of tools used to develop applications for the Android platform. SDK mainly contains our libraries, debuggers, emulators, and documents for the API, etc. We can use this window to get details of new SDK which released by Google. You can see here the installation details of different versions of Android. The last one of our focuses is the locate window. We can see the running device and the package name of our app in it. This section deals with the errors of our app. We can find and resolve the errors in our app by searching here. This build section shows the errors that occur at the time of running app. The locate section shows the errors of app at the time of working on a virtual device or a real device. I am concluding here with these points. Hope you got an idea about Android IDE and the project structure. If you have any questions about this video, feel free to ask that in the comment section. If this video is helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We will see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching.